If you'd like to be a sponsor on Convo with CINO, we have promotional packages starting as low as $50. We're very excited to help you promote and grow your business. We hope you enjoy working with us to help you increase your bottom line and attract more customers and clients. Email CINOLLC at hotmail.com. Again, CINOLLC at hotmail.com for more details. What's up, family? This is your man, Corey Williams, coming to you today, another fire episode of Convo with CINO. So welcome, man. This is your man, Corey Williams, just checking in. Man, I can't believe, again, another show. 13 episodes, 13 shows down. I'm telling you, when we started this, it was just really a thought. Something that kind of came to me. I saw because I'm just the type of person who really likes to just share information, valuable information with people, just help people. And so that's what this show is really about. And I wanted to highlight, different individuals, from fashion to business to, real estate to, entertainment, whatever the case may be. Or if you just have a special story, just something that a testimony, a miracle, the miraculous story, and so I just like to highlight those things, those tragedy to triumph situations, because a lot of us, again, we know we see the testimony, but we don't see the test that people go through, and that's what this show is about. And today I have a gentleman who really has overcame a lot of things, probably had a lot of excuses to just kind of throw the towel in, or to just have that what some people call excuse-itis. You know what I'm saying? Just, well, the weather's bad. It was raining. It was sunny. It was warm. It was cold. It was hot. Whatever the case may be. But he had all the reasons to not to be a success story. And the way we met, man, through social media. I saw his story, and we just connected. A good brother out of the originally from the Midwest, from Wisconsin, but now down in the in the South. But we're gonna hear his story. But what I want to do, instead of me introducing, I'm gonna we're gonna play this clip of our guest today, and his name is Paul Lamar Hunter, guys, and he's an author, and he's the son of 19 out of 21 children. Yes, I said it right. It wasn't a glitch. 19. He's number 19 out of 21 children. So yes, his mother had 21 kids. Right. I know, right? So let's play this clip, and then we're going to come back and talk to Mr. Paul Lamar Hunter.
Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Well, Paul Lamar Hunter had an associate's degree, a family, and a job. Things seemed fine, but then he was laid off because the Chrysler engine plant in Kenosha moved operations to Mexico. That's when he knew he had to change his life. He decided to go back to school. Nobody, in fact, in his family had ever earned a 4-year degree. His own mother even told him he'd never amount to much.
Now, with a degree in hand, he wrote this book, No Love, No Charity, The Success of the 19th Child. We're thrilled to welcome Paul Lamar Hunter to the Morning Blend and talk about this 19th position out of 21 children in 21 years.
All with the same mother.
All the same woman.
Okay, the youngest is 40, the oldest is 61. So every year for 21 years, your mother had a baby.
Yes, she did have a baby. And I think that my mom and my dad, they couldn't keep their hands off each other.
Apparently.
Seriously.
I think that's a good assumption on your part. I really do. Were they very much in love?
Yes, they were in love. They were in love when they were teenagers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fascinating. So you're number 19. Do you even remember all the names of your siblings?
I know all of my siblings' names. I communicate with them once a week. We always Facebook each other. We tweet each other. We have a great time. So I stay in touch with them.
What was the hardest part about being in a family with so many kids?
Well, the hardest part was growing up, and we grew up in poverty, and so we had a lack of things in the home, so we had to share, and it brought us close together.
Wow, man. So, hey, you guys seen it, you heard it. So let's bring on our guest today, Mr. Paul Lamar Hunter. What's up, my brother?
Hey, thank you, my brother, for having me on your platform to share my remarkable, extraordinary story to the world.
Wow, man. Wow. Well, I'm gonna say one thing, brother Paul. Look like you grown some hair or something since then, man.
Oh, most definitely. I grew the hair out since the pandemic. So my image has changed dramatically. But you know what? I'm blessed to be alive. I'm blessed to be on your platform. And life has really, really put me in a different position in life. So I am grateful to be on your show to share my story with the world. Like you stated, I am the 19th child out of 21 children. So I have to restate it again. My mother birthed 21 natural children by my dad. And you remember that song, Let's Get It On?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
my
yeah.
mother and father, oh, did they get it on?
Man.
They got it
Wow.
on so much that if you do the math, you will break it down and you will say, man, Louise Hunter stayed pregnant for 15 straight years. Let me say that again. My mother stayed pregnant for 15 straight years. So what it really means is that after 6 weeks of healing, my mother and dad was
Right back at it.
right back at it again.
Wow. So tell us. So let me ask you this, Paul. Are your parents still here with us?
No. My mother passed away 3 years ago. She's been gone for 3 years. And so we are continuing the legacy of my father and also the legacy of my mother. So there are 17 of us living today. There are 63 grandchildren, 87 great grandchildren. So it's just been a blessing to be a part of the Hunter family and to carry on a positive and productive legacy.
Wow. Man, that's amazing, man. Now you guys are from the Midwest, right?
Yes.
Wisconsin.
Racine, Wisconsin, home of the Green Bay Packers, home of the Milwaukee Bucks, home
Oh
of
man,
the,
we're not gonna hold that against you, Paul. We're not gonna hold that against you.
Hey, you got to understand this. Listen. I have to put that out there because all of my siblings are Green Bay Packers fans. I'm the only 49ers fan in the family.
Yeah.
So my mom and
I can
dad was
tell.
Green Bay
I can
Packer
tell.
fans.
I
So
can
I
tell.
was the only one. I was basically the black sheep. I didn't like Green Bay. I love the 49ers, and I'm gonna always be a 49ers fan.
Man, it's all good, brother. Well, I know sports probably played a lot. So how brothers and sisters, what was the number? Like how many brothers and how many sisters?
My mom gave birth to 11 girls, 10
11
boys.
girls, 10 boys.
Yes.
Okay. 10 boys. So did you guys live in a mansion or how did that work, man? I mean, because look, I'm gonna be honest, Paul. Like I've been to conventions and with the guys and and we kind of share a room and it may be like 2-3 guys in the room or whatever. And two or three guys, can funk up a room. So I can't imagine 10 guys or 10 boys. So how was it growing up, man, with in the house? What just kind of elaborate on that a little bit.
I have to share this story because it's true. My mother was pregnant with the 14th child. That's my brother, Larry, who is a pastor in Memphis, Tennessee. They were living in a 2-bedroom house. All right. Mm-hmm. One day the sheriff came there knocking at the door. My father was at work. My mother answered the door. The sheriff officer came in, gave my mother 72 hours to move out because it was too many people living in that 2-bedroom house.
Two bedrooms. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
My mother and father went to church, prayed about it, told the pastor about it. The next day, God showed up. A man came knocking at the door to show my mom and dad a house, an 18-bedroom house.
Get out of here.
This is the
Stop.
truth. Listen, it's the truth. He picked my mom and dad up, took them to go see the 18-bedroom house. He told my mom and dad, this house is yours. Only thing that he wanted was $1. You know, you can say $1 back then in the 60s was a lot of money back then. He said, all I wanted was $1 and you can have this house. Do you know my dad at that time was working one job and my mom wasn't working at that particular time? My dad did not have $1 on him. My mom did not have $1. Do you know how good God is that the man went into his wallet and gave my mother the $1 to pay him so they can have that house, an 18-bedroom house on Randolph Street in the city of Racine, Wisconsin. The reason why my mother has been so good to people is because somebody was good to us.
Wow.
An 18-bedroom house for $1, 4 quarters.
That's you talk about a miracle, man, and that's powerful, man. And I've heard stories like this before. I mean, I've heard what people have just where you know people have just blessed you, we're really the power of prayer, man. Just gonna keep it real, the power of prayer, and God works through people, man. And so I tell people, just be faithful, never lose faith, man, never lose faith, man. So that's an incredible story, man. So you grew up and and things got a little better. So tell us about you, man. How did you overcome because even in the interview they said that you kind of lost your job and things happen. So how did you get into what you're doing now, like writing the book? What inspired you to kind of go from kind of fall, maybe having some hard times, difficult times as an adult, maybe trying to find your way to where you are now? How did that transition happen?
I think some bad experiences happened in my life. Seeing a lot of my brothers and sisters forego their education because they had to stay at home and watch the young ones. Seeing us struggle with food, with shelter, with paying bills, and just seeing the real struggles in the 1970s, when I was born, and also in the 80s. I saw some real struggles, but my childhood was totally different from the 90s children. Now, we knew everybody on the block. I'm 52 years old, so growing up in the 70s, we knew everybody on the block where I lived on, and also on the next block. Everybody on Randolph Street knew each other. We knew the Jones family. We knew the Wilson family. So
man, shout out to Randolph. Shout out to Randolph Street, man, in Racine, Wisconsin. Man, shout out to Randolph.
So we knew each other. So it was family that was there in the 60s and 70s and 80s. It was strong back then.
Yeah.
And so
that's how it used to be, man. Growing up, I mean, that's I can remember, man. I'm 47, so I could remember, man, like being in a neighborhood, a community, man, where people, where Miss Jones, across the street, you playing in her yard, and she could, tell you something without your mother saying, going over there, why are you talking to my son? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, the community raised us, the neighborhood raised us, man. Definitely.
And so yeah, that's where I'm getting at. The neighborhood raised us. So and also my brothers and sisters, they played an instrumental role in my life. So as I began to grow up, I always knew that I was going to become an author at the age of 11 years old. I just wanted to do something extraordinary. I knew that I was going to be the first to do something in my family, but I had to figure it out. So as I became an adult and started to make the transition into the world, I was able to go to college. I was able to work first, and then I went to college and I received my associate's degree. And after my associate's degree, I took some time off and then went to work, and my job shut down. Once my job shut down and moved to Mexico, I just decided to go back to college and receive my bachelor's of science in business administration from Upper Iowa University. I graduated in 2012. My book came out in 2012. That book, No Love, No Charity, The Success of the 19th Child, has also been adapted into a screenplay. Last year, we did the page pitch to different producers, movie directors, and so we are getting close to close the deal before the end of 2024. So I want to let people know that who is listening to this story, always put your purpose above your circumstances. I don't care how your circumstances look like today. Never magnify your circumstances. Always magnify your purpose, because your purpose is what's going to carry you. Your faith is what's going to carry you. The positive men and women that's in your life, that is what's going to carry you, that's going to encourage you, that's going to lift you up in time of need. So always put your purpose above your circumstances.
All right, man. Yes. Well, I think we got that. Put your purpose above your circumstances, and I think that's a great key to the success of the 19th child out of 21 children, man. That's incredible. So, what we're gonna do right now, Paul? Let's play some commercial. Let's take a commercial break real quick, and then we're gonna come back and play the rap game, my brother.
Let's do it.
Go to CINOLLC.com. Again, www.CINOLLC.com, and click legal services to sign up. Credit repair, 24/8 credit solutions. Get a fresh start. Clean up your credit report and increase your credit score. Email CINOLLC@hotmail.com. Again, CINOLLC@hotmail.com for more details. Cool. All right. So this is our new segment, man. I call it the rap game. The rap game. And me being a fan of hip hop, man, growing up in the, really in the birth of hip hop and rap, from hip hop, hip it to the hip hop, you don't stop, so to see that elevate to where it is now, the people, becoming millionaires, Jay-Z, the first, hip hop, billionaire, to, all of the success that this industry has had. We want to just kind of highlight that. So I asked my guest, man, who's your favorite artist, or favorite, hip hop bar, something that inspired you on your journey to success, something that really, it plays in your head when you hit that roadblock, or when you want to celebrate, or whatever the case may be, because hip hop has all kind of genre. If you feel like fighting, you may want to turn on some NWA. You feel like dancing, you may want to turn on some Kid and Play or something. I took it way back. So let's play the rap game, bro. Who's your favorite artist or line or hip hop bar that really, kind of encourage you or motivates you, when you need that motivation?
I got to turn my head backwards.
Because, come on now.
Back in the day, it was really, some great rappers. We had Eric D and Rakim. We had LL Cool J. We had Run DMC. We had some great rappers back in the day. But my favorite rapper, was LL Cool J. I love LL Cool J. I need love. You know, I need love. You know,
Man, that was, you know what? Think about it. I think that was the first hip hop love song. I mean,
it was.
he changed the game with that, man. That was a game changer. You know, he turned thugs and gangsters into, you know, into lover boys, man.
Lover boys, yes, he did.
Wow. I need
So,
love. Hip hop, yeah. That's a
LL
classic,
Cool J,
man.
he was the man, and he's a legend, you know, to this day, from making a transition from rap and to being an actor. So I have to go with LL Cool J. My favorite song is, like I stated, I Need Love.
Yeah. And it's funny you said LL, because I was just watching an interview with Ice Cube. He was on some of my favorite guys, EYL, Earn Your Leisure. They were interviewing Ice Cube, and they asked Ice Cube who would he do a versus with if he were to do a versus, and he said LL. He said Ice Cube. So can you imagine a versus with LL Cool J and Ice Cube?
Magic.
That would be
Magic.
awesome. But here's the thing: Cube had so much respect. He was like, man, and he even admitted, he was like, oh, LL got hits. He got hits. You know what I'm saying? So Ice Cube had to give L his props, man. So that's awesome, man. You know, and you know, you being the 19th child, man. I mean, and I know, you know, and it just makes sense. I need love. I mean, your family, man, full of love, and so yeah, man, it's just a fitting story, you know, a hip hop, you know, bar for you and your family, man. So so yeah, tell us where we can find you, man. What, you know, where we can get the book. Tell us, you know, your social media, where we can follow you. You know, give us the rundown and how we can, you know, get in contact and get that book, man. No Love, No Charity, you know, by Paul Lamar Hunter.
Well, the book is available on Amazon and also Barnes and Nobles. You can go to any bookstore. The title of my book, No Love, No Charity, The Success of the 19th Child. Also, I am available on social media under Paul Lamar Hunter. Paul Lamar Hunter. Also, you can go out and purchase my mother book as well, Love and Charity, the life story of Louise Hunter and the Love and Charity Homeless Shelter. That book has been written by Dennis James Woods, one of the best authors, writers in the world. Like I said, my mother book is Love and Charity, the life story of Louise Hunter and the Love and Charity Homeless Shelter. It is written by Dennis James Woods. That book is also available on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and any bookstore. My website is paullamarhunter.com. I am available for speaking engagements and also book signings. So I like to deal with at youth risk because I want to inform, I want to entertain, I want to educate, I want to let the people know that it doesn't matter where you at in life, it matters where you are going.
Awesome. And I think before we get out of here, man, I think we got some pictures, man, of you and your group. And so go ahead and, you know, kind of let's talk about who these folks are. Who you got here?
These are some of my siblings, and also my beautiful mother in the middle that's holding her book.
Oh, Mama Hunter, bless her heart. Beautiful lady. Those
are the Upper Iowa Peacock Divas. These girls are legends at Upper Iowa University. Shout out to Iowa University, man. The Peacocks. Peacocks, Upper Iowa University, and I call them the Peacock Divas, and they are still active today.
Awesome. Now, who is this beautiful family you got here?
Oh, man? That's my son in the back, my two daughters, and my grandbaby, Chloe Grace Martin.
Awesome.
Oh, them are my guys. Them guys won a championship with me. I appreciate everything that they have done. My assistant coach, Dave, George, still a legend, still one of the great coaches, still around and still active.
Awesome.
And that's the best book that, ladies and gentlemen, should go out and get. No Love, No Charity, The Success of the 19th Child is by Paul Lamar Hunter. Please go out and get the book and spread the good news.
Man, awesome, man. Well, look, man, it's been a pleasure, man, connecting with you, my brother, meeting you, man, and just much success, man. Continue to keep doing what you're doing. We see you out here, man, and it's just a pleasure and an honor, man, to connect with like-minded people that are, making moves, man, like you're doing, man. So just congratulations, man. God bless you and your family and your endeavors. And guys, you've been tuned in to another fire. I told you it's gonna be fire. Another fire episode of Convo with CINO. So with that, everybody, man, this your man Corey Williams. Convo with CINO. We out.